What is going on, guys? Welcome to the special 2-year celebration video. I recorded this once already, and I clicked something wrong because usually when I record not streaming, I use this blue mic over here, and I don't have that. I have my headset right now. So I recorded this video already for 30 minutes, and it didn't record any of my audio. So here we are. 2 years, and I still can't do this right. No, but really, though, 2 years. 2 years we've been celebrating the accomplishments. We're going to scroll back through. I was trying to find the best way to do this, and I actually was scrolling through Twitter, and I realized it's gonna have everything. Everything that we've done. All the big events, the happy times, the sad times. So for those of you who have not been here since the beginning, and for those of you who have, in early 2021, I was still working in my upper management and corporate retail job. They were having a restructure. That's a whole different long story, but I opted to decide to take severance and leave that career to pursue something. I didn't know what that was. It was something. I was going to do something else. We moved into the house that I grew up in. It was in really rough shape, but I was like, we can put money into it as we can. You know what I'm saying? It gave me, moving into this house, paying my sister for half the value of the house with the severance that I received from that company for leaving, gave me the opportunity. I was like, I can pursue something I want to do. I think at one point I was learning coding. At some point I was looking into different management positions. At some point I was maybe thinking of investing more time into esports. And then all of a sudden one day I texted Bree and I got online with my friends gaming, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start full-time streaming. And that was it. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have a setup. I didn't have monitors. I didn't have a desk. I didn't have good enough internet. I didn't know how to stream. I had streamed way back in the day just to make YouTube videos just for fun, never anything serious. So I was already like an affiliate, but like I had never really streamed more than like 4 or 5 days. I usually just use those days of Twitch recording from my Xbox to make some fun YouTube videos, right? Do like A through Z duel challenges way back in the day, like 7 years ago, just for fun. And I don't know what convinced me. I was like, I'm gonna start full-time streaming. So I messaged Rathan, who I think had solid content and whatnot, and his quality looked good. And I was like, I'm gonna start full-time streaming. You mind telling me like what I need, right? Like everything I need. He gave me like a laundry list of things I need. I sent him back, you know, hey, is this all gonna work? A desk, a stream deck, a webcam, 2 monitors, a computer, PC, etc., etc. He sent me everything I needed, and we started off on this journey. So this is the screen that didn't work last time. It didn't record my audio, but I checked it this time. You guys should be able to hear me. If this doesn't work again, don't worry. The next video, which you won't even hear this, but the next video I make, I'm going to sound even more annoyed, and I'm going to have to re-explain this, but hopefully we don't have that. So, where are we? We're April 24th, 2021. 2021 here. May 9th. Put me in, coach. Streams start this summer. So by May 10th, I already knew. By May 10th, I had already known that we were going to start streaming. We were starting to pick up people for Obey. Starting to pick up people for Obey Smite. These tweets are the ones that really get me. Just got to get past the what if I start streaming and nobody watches. I said that on May 11th, 2021. I had not started streaming yet. Nobody knew me. Nobody knew me in the community. Nobody knew my content. I didn't have already an established viewer base. I had nothing. I was just like, I'm going to start full-time streaming for my career, like for my income that provides for my family of 4. My wife stays home with the kids, right? So this has to make money. It's one of the riskiest and stupidest, but also best things I ever did in my life. Like these messages are so real. What if I start streaming and nobody watches? But I know I'll have good quality, a good schedule, a solid content plan, a lot of self-discipline. This is very new to me. I've been working 50 hours upper management for 12 plus years. Like, it blows my mind just like looking back through some of this. When I got my computer and just like the things that were going through my head. I'm investing all of this money, right? This big leap I'm taking is for you, buddy. I won't let you down. To give me more time with my kids. I think this is before I even knew I was having a daughter yet. This is the setup for the desk. This is like, look at this. Look at it. This is like this is still where I am right now, but this is like the very base stuff we had here. Setup progress, missing LED lights. Officially upgraded the internet. I didn't have good enough internet. Now we just find out when my last day is at my job and we can plan our launch date. So I was still working. I was literally just planning my last day there. Look at that. Look at this original setup, bro. This is still where I am. That's the same chair. Still got the same LED lights. They're just on different colors right now. Like, look at that, bro. That's nuts. My last day at my job is this coming Saturday. That means next week it begins. Leaving a career where I was making $55,000, $60,000, $75,000 a year to invest thousands into this setup to just try and stream for a living, bro. It's genuinely insane, the things that we're celebrating right here. All of the things we're going to be going through in this video, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. Last time I recorded it, it was 32 minutes. I'm going to try and be more efficient this time. But we're just going to go through everything that happened to us over this 2 years. Some of the things a good chunk of our core community has been through with me. Some of y'all that are new, who are a very important part of the community now, didn't get to experience some of this, so you're going to kind of experience with me as I go through the second hand. We found out that my friend, 15 months ago, we were chilling talking about health stuff, which led to me suggesting he go see a doctor because of some symptoms, and he's still cancer-free. He got diagnosed with stage 2 colorectal cancer. Still set up. Good night, fam. Graphics might be done tomorrow, meaning the first stream will be as early as Monday. I hope people show up. And then our first day ever. First day ever, 7 hours, 38 minutes, 17 viewers. 17 average viewers, 45 max, 144 different people, 13 follows, 16 subs. 16 subs on our first day, 45 max viewers. 17 average on our first day ever. If you go back through and look at this, this is like the history of our channel. But like starting off for the first month ever, for like May 26th through the beginning of June, 10 average viewers for our first month. 26 average, 45, 48, 56, 73, 89, 101. Like, look at that trajectory on that first couple months. Obviously, as you can see through the rest here, we've kind of stayed between 100 and 150 viewers since then. We've kind of stayed plateaued there. But like this launch was insane. Insane. 5,000 hours. When we first started streaming, if I go to day here, we were streaming about 10 hours a day, 11 hours a day. So we would stream from, when we first started, we would stream from 12 to 7 Eastern. So noon to 7 hours. We would get off, spend time with the family, eat dinner. And then when my wife and son would go to bed, we would stream from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. 7 days a week. So I would stream every single night, 7 days a week, and then 6 days a week during the day, the 12 to 7 schedule. Then once I found out I was having a daughter, I was like, night streams are not going to be able to be a possibility, and you can see where I stopped it when I found out I was having a daughter, and since then we've maintained, like, look at that schedule, 5,000 hours streamed. There's big gaps from, like, kids being born and stuff like that, and then, like, my dog passing, and then, like, worlds and stuff like that, but that is a crazy 1.25 million chat messages. Like, that's just crazy. So we get started on the streams. We're streaming at night. Like, look at these old setups and stuff, bro. Just this base package. Just this base package of stuff here. 24 average viewers. We had Ali came in with a raid for us. 18 more follows. 20 average viewers. Level 5 hype train. 43 subs. Just a year or two after we lost my dad, we lost his longtime girlfriend. This is a classic. Allie, 140303. Thoughts on E10? What does that mean? Then they got me with it. What does that mean? E10 D's nuts, what? Bro. E10. It's like my first week of streaming, bro. I already got E10 D's nuts. 21 average, 167 max viewers. Allie with a raid, 33 subs that night. All of this stuff, just looking back through all of these different things. 37 average. We're still only in, like, we're not even past our first month. 50 viewers for 5 hours with no host. 92 average. Sam hit us with a host. And this is back before people had made... I was talking about the path to partner, bro, on June 19th. Because we were averaging like 50, 60. We averaged 90 viewers. 34 average. Did a money match with Sam. A lot of times people talked about, like, oh, you know, people have made comments in the past when they've been mad about my success and been like, you only grew because of Sam. And it was like, Sam didn't do that because we were friends. Sam rated and hosted me, I think, because he appreciated the effort and quality that I was putting into my content. 36 average, no spoof with 20 gifty boys, right? Over 100 viewers on the night. Hit with Taco, got hit us with a host. 52 average, no hosts. Live for the night. Paulo gets a treat. We'll get to that in a minute. 1,000 followers in 5 weeks, bro. 1,000 followers in 5 weeks. 40 average. I remember sitting there on that tweet thinking 40 average was like a rough couple days for me. It's just genuinely, bro. It's just genuinely so crazy looking through all this. I'm glad I decided that this was the way I was going to look through all this. 69 subs on the 24-hour stream, 89 average, 76 subs overall on our first 24-hour stream. $1,200 followers in just 8 weeks. 2/3 of the way to partner already by July 22nd. Like, all these things, bro. All of these crazy beginnings. And what's crazy is there's, like, at least, like, 20 or 30 people that are going to be at this subathon watching along with me/us right now. And a lot of these people are here. This is when we first added stream avatars. This is when we first added stream avatars to the chat. Like, look at that old starting soon screen.
Hey, Liam. Hi, I love you.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, bro. My kids have, like, grown up with y'all. Not only, like, have I grown, like, not only have, like, we grown up and stuff, but, like, I grew up with y'all. Like, poor buddy. Poor buddy got lost that day. Like, I found out on stream that, like, my friend had passed away. He had a heart attack August 12th, 2021. Like, there's so many things that happened on stream. So there's so much stuff that, like, we've been through together. There's been people that have come in and talked about their real life stuff. That's been a part of the stream. People have gotten engaged, gotten married. Some people are having kids still. And all these things are, like, part of, like, this community and part of the stream because, like, we all go through it together. It's just such a surreal experience. This is the beginnings of, like, the sub badges that y'all rock now. Caroline, get to see her in a few months. This is before I even had my daughter. 76 subs that time. Doing Apex streaming at night. Look at my son here, bro. Look how young he was, bro. Jesus. It's just, it's genuinely so crazy. The beginnings of us working on our alerts here. All of the messages I got here, if you guys want to pause this video, if you do want to read them, like all of this stuff. When people found out that I was going to start streaming video games for a living, and all of my old people that used to work for me sending me all these messages about how I was the best manager they had and all this different stuff, like, it's just crazy. Broke 510 subs on September 4th. Like, these accomplishments that we've had, bro. These accomplishments that we've had, and the fact that taking this shot at streaming and it just worked out, giving me so much time with my family, so much time with my kids. 12 years of salaried management, streaming 6 to 7 days a week, spending all night working on the brand, spending all my days off working on planning. Like,
the father is, you can never get it 100. If I give you time, we don't have money. If I get the money, you don't have me. I can't be there and earn a living at the same time. I'm limited, and I have an obligation to make sure your life is better than mine. That's part of it. Am I right? The difficult thing about being a father is that everybody wants it now. The kid wants it now. The wife wants it now. The job wants it now. The opportunity is now, because in your early years are your earning years.
It's so crazy, bro. Like, I can't even, like, fully explain. I don't get stressed. I truly don't. I'm very good at managing stress, and it's just like the fact that this worked out, it's so mind-blowing to me. I'm already at 15 minutes. I'm not going any faster than I did last time, bro. It's because I see this stuff and it just stops me. Right? It just stops me. And like looking through all this stuff and all these interactions we had and all these, not worries, but like, you know, if this doesn't work out, I have to go back to a management job where I don't see my kids, where I don't see my wife. Like, me and my wife are odd. A lot of people, you dog shit. That's a classic. Anybody who's one of the OGs in here, you dog shit, chief, respectfully. A lot of people would think like, oh, me and my wife being around each other every single day now, like that must be, no, me and my wife fight less when we're together all the time. It's made the fact that I'm home all the time, it's made our relationship better. We had a healthy relationship anyway. We've been together 13 years now, but like we like rarely fight ever. I get more time with my kids. I got a lot of extra time with my dog. Path to partner day 3 starts in 8 hours. Jesus. It's still like I'm just gonna keep saying it, it's still just so crazy to me here. Getting into the Halloween streams, another milestone, 112, highest average we've had. Here's my hair, in case people don't know what my hair looks like, because people kept telling me to take my hat off. Yo, what's your hairline look like? It's just boring, bro. I'm not taking off my hat every time you guys want me to. Application submitted for partner on November 9th, only 5 months in. Hold on, 1-800 SPOOF. I'm missing 2 numbers. Spoof OP. Fuck yeah. This is a classic.
50.
That's a classic too. That's a classic too. 135 average viewership that day. We stopped in Smoke Tier, hit them with a
I see.
dono
No
and
way.
a raid.
That's an actual joke.
So many things we got to do, bro. Just raiding people, the birth of my daughter. Like, these are things that, like, y'all went through with me, too. Like, everyone was updated. Like, it was, like, in between streams that we had her. Meeting my daughter, but still, it's, like, still all part of this experience, having to bring her back in to be under the lights because she was jaundice. God, bro. Got approved for partnership November 23rd. Let's see if I can apply for partner again yet. Review complete. Please check your email. Oh, shit. The moment we got the news, what a day, what a year, from salary job to jobless with another kid on the way, from 1 child to 2, from 0 viewers to partner in 5 months. I promise you, this is just the beginning. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm gonna have said Jesus Christ, bro, like 500 times this video. Average of 210 viewers. Still in like our first year here. We're going to try and speed up here as we get into like the later months. But just 1,073, 217 viewers, 116 viewers. As we get into December and January, we got our partner package from Twitch. This is around now when we passed 1,000 subs for the first time. 97 subs right here on that day. 44 more subs, an average of 300 viewers. And then this is when this started. Gotta bring this boy to the vet in the morning. He's been under the weather the past week now, hoping for no bad news. Unfortunately, he had to leave the vet. Lost 20 pounds. Staying for x-rays. Showed a mass in his abdomen. Location and size are not good. Got to bring him to... he wasn't eating and all that. Another vet appointment. Ultrasound to give us a better idea. Just hit 1,000 subs. 3,773% hype train. Unfortunately, my vet called to discuss Apollo, so I couldn't experience all the hype. Yeah. Spiciest spoof, Joe, Neuron, Commander. Jesus, countless others. Hit 1,000 subs. This is the final trip I pretty much had with him. Had to bring him to like a big vet to see if there's anything he could do. Or anything they could do. Last few hours with this boy, wish we could have had a better night or day, but seeing him struggle just to exist has been hard enough. Too tired to stand, too painful to lay down, no food for 3 days. That night I had made the decision the next day to have him put down. You were with me practically from your first breath until I sat with you through your last. That was a rough day. Probably roughest day of my life. Probably roughest day of my life, to be honest with you. Still, sick doggo, still best doggo. We got to do a house tour. This is like the last video we had with him. So, sick doggo, still best doggo. Yeah. That's still here. Hung that up ever since that day, January 14th. Yep. A lot of things we've all been through together. Like, you guys were with me. For the people who were here, you guys were with me through a lot of this stuff. Our first ever t-shirt we launched on our apparel store. All the launching of our apparel, launching new ways to make money. Over like 1.25 million chat messages over the past 2 years, 5,000 hours streamed. That was our first, no, that wasn't our first subathon. 197 average viewers. All these moments with my daughter, 2,500 hype train. My daughter growing up, my son growing up. 12 years ago, 5-year relationship ended, 20,000 in debt in Florida, dropped out of college, interested in a girl who wasn't available. Only 1 year later, I'm my now wife, paid off debt, promoted 3 times at work. All from a status that said, hoping things go my way on April 22nd, 2010, they need to. That's where I was. That's where I was at 1 year later. It's crazy how much stuff happens in 1 year with just hard work. 363 average viewers. Jesus. Somebody asked, you're sacrificing a lot of security as the head of a household by leaving your salaried job, and you're going to risk it by working on Obey and starting streaming? Yep, I am, and I'm confident in 10 years I won't look back and regret doing it. Said on May 14th, about 2 weeks before I started streaming. So far, we're 2 years in, and I sure as fuck don't regret it, my friends. So far, we're 2 years in, and I do not regret it. We are at 23 minutes. I am not getting this video done any faster than I did last time. Any faster. That's our first subathon we did last year. We were live for like 2 or 3 full days. Getting pied in the face by my wife.
That's in there!
Yes.
Pied in the face by my wife. Our first emotes that we launched. Damn, bro. We hit 1,000 subs again. Jeez. All the work that we've been able to put into the house because of being able to stream, being able to like make this house livable. It's been such a journey these 2 years. Been such a journey, man. All these messages that I would get talking about how important my stream has been to them, talking about how they needed my stream to get through tough times, how they needed my stream to make it through their day, make it through their work day. Look at this. Like our starting streams. Like,
we're holding like 16 viewers.
look at this.
Which is more than I get when a regular Smite night. To be fair, like
16 viewers. We were playing Diablo 2. 16 viewers. We were playing Diablo 2 at night with, you know, chilling there, just chatting with people, bro. It's just so crazy. All the emotes that we launched. New intermission screen when we launched that, bro. That was all the way that long ago. Jesus. It's definitely going to quicken the pace up here because now we're just getting into like recent stuff. September when we launched that. Getting into a video we got made for my friend from Ian Summerholder because another friend survived cancer. I lost a friend from a heart attack. 2 of my friends got cancer and survived it. I lost my dog. I had a daughter that was born. I've been able to stay home with my son and help him with his development. This is when we first applied for Golden Bolts, the Golden Bolt for Rising Star. This is when we got nominated for a Golden Bolt, and then y'all came through and killed it in terms of the voting because we got let know like a week later, like, hey, yo, you won. Bro, you won. Which led to us being able to go to Worlds, which was a fantastic experience. Got to meet some of the community. Got to hang out with some of y'all. This is us at the, oh yeah, this is us at the event. Getting shuttled to the event. The Golden Bolts, Rising Star, ChrisTDickson.
And Cinemania. And the winner is ChrisTDickson.
This was in front of like 50,000 viewers, and then there was like hundreds of people in the arena. Rising Star Award, if you guys don't really know what that is, it's basically the best way I can describe it is like Rookie Streamer of the Year, Rookie Content Creator of the Year, just like the up and coming creator here. And nobody else took the mic from Tina here, and I definitely just took it, and I apologized to her after. She's like, "Oh no, that was easier." So I just
thank you guys. Thank you to all the Smite fans.
I just grab it, bro.
Smite Worlds with Fans possible. 2 years ago when I decided to take this shot at full-time streaming, and my my wife gave me the opportunity to do this. I didn't imagine I'd be here 2 years later, but yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Getting to hang out with everybody at Worlds, and then that's probably it for like most of the stuff that's on here, because now we're just getting into this year and just Smite highlights and clips. We launched the new YouTube channel, right? The YouTube channels have amassed 221,000 views. 221,000 views on the Smite channel and 176,000 views on the React channel we just launched 2 months ago. Both of those are now partnered. Right? Both of those are now partnered. Launching our partnership with GamerSups, all the stuff that's happening this year. Jeez. And here we are. 2 years later, my friends. I don't know how to properly express thanks for what this means to me and my family. The amount of time I got with my dog before he passed away, because I had almost 8 months. Because I had almost 8 months at home and not having to be at work from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. at night anymore, or 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. The amount of time I've gotten with my son during his early childhood development years, the amount of time I've gotten with my daughter since she was born, I would have missed all of that if not for everybody that's allowed me to do this. So there's not really words, regardless of if I'm capable of expressing the emotion in a way that it shows clear gratitude. There's not really a way or words for me that feel like enough, to be honest with you. I don't know what to say, other than thank you, obviously. But time with my children. And children's time with me, not just for me, but for them. They get their dad home with them, helping raise them because of this stream, because of this journey, because of this risk of trying to make content creation a thing at 30 years old, right? in our early 30s taking a shot at just starting streaming to provide for a family during these times. It's crazy. I don't know how we did it, but we did. We're here. We're going into year 3. Thank you guys. We're going to be watching this while I'm streaming, so we're just going to get right back into the stream. I'll chat with you guys here in a second, obviously live, even though I'll be like talking with y'all. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, stop over to the subathon. We might still be live. We probably still should be live. Twitch.tv/ChrisTDickson. Come hang out. It's going to be a great time. Another good year. My son's getting into something in the kitchen, so I got to go. Goodbye.